All right, so what I'm going to do is, viewers, for once, let's put the spotlight on Atishi. Atishi is now the successor, interim chief minister, caretaker chief minister, call her what you may. But she's going to be stepping into the shoes of the Delhi chief minister, and in all probabilities, she will exceed the term of the shortest term that a chief minister has had in Delhi, and that was Sushma Swaraj in 3 months, because it doesn't seem that the elections are going to be called as early as November as the Aam Aadmi Party would have hoped to. And then it will be a 5-month tenure for Atishi. Now, what does Atishi bring to the table? Also being accomplished in terms of, she's where her education is concerned. She's a Rhodes Scholar, but she's also a woman face where the Aam Aadmi Party is. And most importantly, what works for her in terms of strength is her administrative experience with maximum portfolios, 14 of them. More so, where the workings of Delhi is concerned, the bureaucracy so well entrenched where the Lieutenant Governor's office, she's known how to maneuver her way through that, knows the ins and outs of the bureaucracy, and the governance of Delhi has done it practically as a de facto number 2 when Arvind Kejriwal was in jail. And this would be a huge plus, because then Arvind Kejriwal can completely leave Delhi to her and actually focus in party building, in campaigning where Delhi is concerned. Maybe to look at how things are going in the state of Punjab as well. Big woman face for the Aam Aadmi Party, chosen by Arvind Kejriwal, if you remember, to hoist the tricolour on August 15th. So there was always an indication of that. But the biggest of it all, viewers, has to come with the fact that she is a Kejriwal confidant. There is nothing bigger or bolder in why Atishi was picked over others than the fact that she enjoys the complete confidence of Arvind Kejriwal. And I'll give you an example. Hark all the way back in 2015. Atishi was really not part of the India Against Corruption movement. She was brought into the party fold with the founders of Aam Aadmi Party, Prashant Bhushan and Yogendra Yadav. She was seen to be in the Yogendra Yadav, Prashant Bhushan camp. And when, in 2015, both the members were expelled, there were doubts over whether Atishi will remain or walk out with the two. And anticipating that, at that point of time, she was removed as spokesperson of the Aam Aadmi Party. However, Atishi surprised all in the party and wrote an open letter criticizing both Prashant Bhushan and Yogendra Yadav and siding with Arvind Kejriwal, picking loyalties, picking a side. And since then, many in the Aam Aadmi Party close to Arvind Kejriwal feel she cleared the first loyalty test. After that, if you talk about the rise of Atishi, she was attached to Manish Sisodia. She was an advisor where the education department was concerned, especially, of her being a Rhodes Scholar. She took her expertise there. She was practically blooded into Delhi governance by Manish Sisodia. There was a time when Arvind Kejriwal was looking to expand the footprint of the Aam Aadmi Party, and that was the time where it was Manish Sisodia who was doing the heavy lifting in Delhi, and assisting Manish Sisodia at that point of time was Atishi. So Atishi has been blooded into the system for many, many years now, and this is the time for her to step in. So above all, yes, administrative experience, yes, she knows bureaucracy, yes, she's a woman face, but above all, the one thing on which she was picked was the confidence of Arvind Kejriwal, the trust of Arvind Kejriwal, and loyalty where the party is concerned. However, there have been weaknesses where Atishi is concerned as well. There is always a question mark whether the top leadership of the party will accept her, and we saw that this time around. We saw it especially when you saw a Gopal Rai, a Saurabh Bhardwaj, or even some other members of the other MLAs of the Aam Aadmi Party come out. They all said she's like a Bharat. Ultimately, the chair is of Arvind Kejriwal. There seemed to be tepid resentment. But all of that now needs to be set aside, because they will all have to come together and help her work through as Delhi Chief Minister and be, of course, the leader of her cabinet and the MLAs and the Legislative Party. We're going to continue to get you more where Atishi is concerned, but a lot of politics when it comes down to it where Atishi is in question. And all that politics comes into question the minute her name was announced. The BJP went on to attack her on a war footing, calling her a Naxal, stating that her parents were the ones who actually signed in on the mercy petition of Afzal Guru. Politics. Take a look.
मेरे गुरु अरविंद केजरीवाल जी का धन्यवाद करना चाहती हूं, जिन्होंने मुझे इतनी बड़ी जिम्मेदारी दी और इस जिम्मेदारी के लिए मुझ पे भरोसा किया।
Delhi gets a new chief minister 5 months before polls. Ruling Aam Aadmi Party has picked Arvind Kejriwal's trusted aide Atishi as his successor, but only till next polls. Atishi had been steering governance when Kejriwal was in jail for 5 months. Soon after getting the mantle, Atishi swore allegiance to Kejriwal.
मैं आज ये जरूर कहना चाहती हूँ आम आदमी पार्टी के सभी विधायकों की तरफ से, दिल्ली की 2 करोड़ जनता की तरफ से, कि दिल्ली का एक ही मुख्यमंत्री है और उस मुख्यमंत्री का नाम अरविंद केजरीवाल है। ऐसे ईमानदार आदमी पर भारतीय जनता पार्टी ने भ्रष्टाचार के आरोप लगाए, झूठे केस किए, फर्जी केस किए।
While AAP netas hailed Atishi's elevation as chief minister,
सबने एक साथ मिलके आतिशी के नाम पे सहमति जताई।
Rebel AAP MP Swati Maliwal attacked Atishi over her family's fight to stop hanging of parliament attack convict terrorist Afzal Guru.
दिल्ली के लिए एक बहुत दुखद दिन है। आज दिल्ली की मुख्यमंत्री एक ऐसी महिला आतिशी मारलेना जी बनने जा रही हैं, जिनके अपने परिवार ने आतंकवादी अफजल गुरु को फांसी की सजा से बचाने के लिए एक लंबी लड़ाई लड़ी। ये कितनी गलत बात है।
BJP questioned Atishi's elevation as Delhi chief minister and called her a puppet by Kejriwal, who will just be remote controlled.
फरवरी में चुनाव आने वाले हैं अगले साल, तो दिल्ली के लोग तो मन बना चुके हैं कि केजरीवाल जैसे लोग, आम आदमी जैसे लोगों को कभी भी राजनीति में कभी भी जगह नहीं देना चाहिए।
आज एक आंदोलन के बाहरी व्यक्ति को मुख्यमंत्री बनाया जा रहा है, वो भी किस व्यक्ति को, जिसके परिवार ने अफजल गुरु जैसे आतंकवादी को माफी दिलवाने के लिए पेटिशन दायर की थी। ऐसी नक्सली मानसिकता को बैकडोर से दिल्ली के मुख्यमंत्री की कुर्सी पर बैठाने का पाप अरविंद केजरीवाल कर रहे हैं।
Atishi has strong support of Kejriwal and party top guns. Can she prove to be AAP's Brahmastra? With Amit Bharadwaj and Piyush Mishra in Delhi, Bureau Report, India Today.
But really, taking our view as we went through the whole SWOT analysis, strengths and weaknesses for Atishi, but what really worked for her? Ultimately, the biggest thing that worked for her is that she enjoys complete trust of Arvind Kejriwal, and that was very important for Arvind Kejriwal to name a successor. Number 2, strong backing by top AAP netas. Number 3, managed Delhi government and party while Kejriwal was in jail. Number 4, knows Delhi bureaucracy well, biggest woman face of the Aam Aadmi Party. And there's also a number 6 in all of this. She would have to be, if you look at women chief ministers across the country, one of the most educated when it comes down to sheer education, and that would be Atishi. Well, the rise of Atishi from grassroots up Aam Aadmi Party worker to now Delhi's chief minister. Take a look.
मैं आतिशी मांडीना
Meet the new chief minister of Delhi, Atishi. In 2013, she kicked off a political journey with the Aam Aadmi Party and was key in the party's policy formulation. Since then, she has been helping the Aam Aadmi Party in designing its strategies and campaigns for polls. An MLA from Kalkaji, Atishi entered the Delhi cabinet in March 2023 after Sisodia's resignation in connection with the now scrapped Delhi liquor policy case. She became front face of the AAP government ever since Sisodia was jailed. Atishi had stood by AAP when Kejriwal's aide Bibab was accused of assaulting party MP Swati Maliwal. Atishi called Maliwal a BJP agent.
ये पूरा स्वाति मालीवाल जी वाला किस्सा एक षड्यंत्र है जो भारतीय जनता पार्टी ने रचा है स्वाति मालीवाल जी का जो एसीबी में केस चल रहा है, उसको इस्तेमाल करके स्वाति मालीवाल जी को इस पूरे षड्यंत्र का चेहरा बनाया गया होगा। ये भारतीय जनता पार्टी का स्टैंडर्ड ऑपरेटिंग प्रोसीजर है कि वो अलग अलग पार्टी के नेताओं पर, विपक्ष की पार्टियों के नेताओं पर केस करते हैं और उन पर दबाव बनाते हैं।
Atishi also brings unavoidable controversy along with her because of her parents' fight for terrorist Afzal Guru. Her parents wrote mercy petition and fought to stop Afzal Guru's hanging, a fact highlighted by her opponents.
We are unhappy that Afzal has been made, in our political understanding, the scapegoat.
Atishi was the sole woman in Kejriwal's cabinet with at least 14 portfolios as multiple AAP mantris got arrested in scam cases. She began her career working at the grassroots levels before joining AAP. And now she is the chief minister of the national capital, even though for a short period. Bureau Report, India Today.